Butler set to tip against Isaac Garrett, and Houston has the first possession.
You attack a 1-3-1 at the elbow and at the short corner.
They attack there, and they have success. The starting five for Oakland, it's Wells, Larua, Robinson, Garrett, and Mashore, and a turnover.
Good pass.
Here's the Houston five, Uzan, Fleming.
Kingston Fleming.
Step back three and a miss there from Mashore.
You know, it's interesting, Greg Campy was talking about, look, we'll talk a lot about who they've played so far. A slower pace game against Purdue than they did against a faster paced Michigan Wolverine team. 2 for 3 in the first minute and a half of the game.
Good pass underneath. There's a rejection from
shots. JoJo Tugler impacts. He already has 7 blocks in 3 games, has 2
preseason All Big 12 alongside Sharp and Milo Suzanne. Bounce pass inside. Good offense.
Houston native, played at Houston Christian High School here in town.
Grabs the long rebound. Fleming's attacks. Off the glass from Kingston Fleming. Robinson lost the handle. And then he's fouled on the perimeter.
We cannot see him again in the first half.
Traveling the call against Gil Boyd using this matchup zone.
There are going to be some lobs open on the weak side in this game.
That's the shot, Oakland. Garrett, shot fake, got up, good balance.
A nice
Sanak across court. It was touched. Deflection gives the ball. Baru, Larua returns from the bench. There's a dunk from Mashore. Pass fake from Mashore. Now he attacks. Tried the wraparound pass. These are the shots they will allow you to take. Sanak gets closer, and he's fouled.
Holy smokes. Yeah.
Sanak misses the...
You know, there's no reason that he can't be an 80-85% free throw shooter. I mean, that ball comes out of his hands so pure.
Harwell dealing with a small injury. He helped
run, and we keep running.
6 and fake sidestep, extra pass. Mashore attacks. Good no-look pass.
He travels.
He will back down his man. Chris Sanak off the window. Put back dunk. Hold in here by Isaac Garrett. Zaire Wells missed it with the left hand.
Ooh, lob is going to be open.
Emmanuel Sharp left alone in the corners. 3-point attempts. Garrett. Good touch. At Snow College.
Really good over his left shoulder and right shoulder. Can finish shots with both his right and left hand.
Harwell off the mark. Zaire Wells misses.
If you can get that center to bite.
Harwell misses a 3.
Great box out. 95% of the teams in college basketball play man-to-man, and then on baseline out of bounds, they go zone. Oh.
Shot blocked by...
This kid's going to be special.
Sharp hits a 3. You can't leave him alone from there. He's made.
Geography and relationships. And at the end of the day, that is what recruiting is. It's about relationships. Surprise. That is not over and back unless you control the ball. If you have not controlled it, then it's probably never allowed a freshman point guard to have this kind of playing time early on. 190. Isaiah Harwell's a big, strong-looking freshman. Like number 7, number 1, and number 1. Oh, good block.
Fleming has his shot blocked. His great teams have had those, but Isaac Garrett did some rim protection there.
Line out of bounds play.
Sharp to the corner. McCarty.
5 foot 10 inches trying to box out Chris Sanak.
Hurt his shooting shoulder, but he's back. Shot blocked. Another rejection from Isaac Garrett.
Good hesitation.
Miller in the game. McCarty from the corner off the mark. Zaire Wells grabs the rebound. Wells. Emmanuel Sharp. Milo Suzanne from the corner.
Play finished, right? He was actually across the baseline and was able to block a shot at the other end.
Great motor for Chris Sinak. Freshman power forward.
Good pass.
Wells finishes underneath. Passing South Shore High School. He spent 2 years at Monroe University, a JUCO in New Rochelle, New York. And then Sinak spinning over the shoulder finish. Attacks. Shot fake. Another one. And he missed. He's really fighting. Australia, he spent last season at Texas State. He wears number 11.
There are very few coaches in college basketball that are as universally liked as Greg Kampe. He is an innovator. He is consistent. He is one of the...
1978 to 84. Kelvin Sampson was at Michigan State, 79 to 80 before going to Montana. Wells to Brody Robinson. Wells attacks. Wild shot. Ramon Walker Jr. Miller, one dribble, and he has the teardrop.
All the way back to the other side, and then attack that high post.
Isaac Garrett. Larua.
The college game hasn't gone completely to the NBA game, where if you're gathering the ball, but they've gotten pretty close to it. They're a continuation type field goal opportunity.
Pull up from Kingston Flemings. Rebounded by Ramon Suzanne. Spinning. Kick out. Ramon Walker. Halfway down. Miller back to Ramon Walker. Kingston Flemings gets to the paint. Jump stop. And hits. Oakland here late in the first half.
Oakland's leading scorer, Zaire Wells, has just 2 points. Unbelievable here in the first half. Cougars 5 for 14 behind the line.
Double team. Good vision. Baru off the mark. Uzan. Kingston Flemings shows the... 5-on-3 for Houston. He steps into a 3.
Him flash, seal, point up at the rim, put his hands up, be an option.
Corey Thurman back in the game. Foul underneath after that miss from Brett.
In the country for strength of schedule. Side note, Jackson State is at number 2, who the Cougars will see in December.
Ken Palmer, you
and for Oakland. Sinak turnaround. Misses from the free. Oakland in the bonus. They will take free throws here. Second, he's the second oldest player currently playing college basketball. He's 27 years old.
On the team, they call him Unk based on how old he is. You know, you used to not be able to. You had Mormon mission without something. That surprised me.
A steal for Oakland. The right hand. Gets to the basket but missed. Tip in attempted there by Deere.
He has been exceptional rebounding the basketball. Has double-figure rebounds in each of the first.
Rarefied air for Chris Sinak. Emmanuel Sharp, a deep 3.
Screen to get picked, and it's amazing they play zone the entire game and then switch man-to-man when it comes into the game, averaging 15 points.
Kingston Flemings misses. He grabs.
Good defense on the back cut by Mercy Miller.
Kick outs. Shot clock at 5. Mercy Miller. Deal from Miller on the baseline. Here comes Kingston Flemings attacking. And he's fouled. San Antonio. He started every game of his freshman season.
Very poised, right? He doesn't seem... Good double team.
White This is the deep three.
Love to see Khalifa moving and making himself a threat, occupy that bottom defender.
Back to Crocker Johnson. Awesome off the ball fake. Rebound.
Effective in the first half. I didn't hear his name a whole lot. He's got to come up with that rebound. Another offensive rebound, and the best time for a three-point shot is off an offensive.
Tyson, quiet in the first half. Tough turnaround. Go. Anthony Robinson, a long one. Yes, sir.
Wants more shots and rhythm off the catch. Both threes tonight off the catch.
Willis misses. Cruz the rebound. And the win Saturday, we're all Oakland State. Stone has it rim out. He'll go to the foul line. So you'd think that those
structure of the offense. Minnesota's getting looks, just putting him off screens and off actions to get other guys looks.
The SEC Network had the all-new ESPN app.
Jaden Stone going to be such a good player this year for Missouri. He's an older player. It's a great cut right there to get to the free throw line.
Jalen Crocker Johnson hoists it over Mitchell. Offensive.
Attacked above the shoulders. The review shows that clearly. Robinson as well, I'd say.
Oh, and he misses both free throws.
Every Minnesota fan will say ball don't lie after those. Three. It's a big foul call.
T.O. Barrett against Crocker Johnson. Doubled on the baseline. Underneath Cruz. Muscles it up over by
Jacob Cruz cuts off the perimeter to get a layup.
By Homa, giving up 4 inches to Phillips. Goes to the shoulder. Hook short. Barrett the board.
Close moves, unable to convert.
Mitchell through contact. No whistle. Rebound by Tyson, wide open on the back cut for 2.
And it goes back to right there using Cade Tyson, the shooter, to come off a curl to get a layup. Great action from Minnesota offensively to get an easy one. Randall in the game. Randall brings a lot of length, a lot of size. Big minutes right here. Not what you want right out of the game.
12 points for Tyson. Had 6 in the first half, 6 already in the second. Jaden Stone with the answer out of the
cuts and spot ups. Jaden Stone, one of the better players without the ball to relocate, find open space. Quick trigger, quick shot hits the
Missouri tonight.
Back to this pinch post action. This is where another back.
Tyson. Barrett on the spin cycle. Got it to our 4 game in America tonight. Only 1 needed. Asama, short. Rebound. Cruz on the pull-up. Tipped up and in by T.
Instinctual basketball. He wasn't blocked out. He goes to the rim and gets a tip in on a really bad shot by Jacob Cruz.
How much of that doesn't have a 3? Double team, snakes to the rim, through contact, he'll get 2.
And also, Niko Medved is doing a nice job of getting his best player open looks and shots at the rim. Rare to see him miss a free throw.
You saw the game trends. 3-point shooting for Missouri, 8 of 15. Rebound, Mitchell working on Tyson. Reynolds late as the second defender, and Mitchell puts it home.
I don't know what you're Mac and Northweather and a freshman and Nick Randall and the newcomer Jaden Stone.
Reynolds walked for the bat. Missouri only has 8 turnovers, and half of those came in the very early going. Barrett lost the handle. Willis pokes it away. Willis on the run. Bumped by Mack. Lays.
It's just all heart, all little details that help win.
Durkin off on a 3. Offensive rebound by boards. Missouri has only 14 defensive rebounds.
Minnesota's got to find more second chance.
And 1. It's poke 3. Mack on the run. Sebastian Mack in traffic. Durkin clears
from Missouri if you're these fans in this building.
6-11. Luke Northweather first on the hardwood. For Mizzou with 3 fouls. Mark Mitchell goes to work, and Missouri leads by half a dozen.
These are just tough shots by Mark Mitchell. Just a tough bucket to go get one.
Reynolds puts his head down. Misses. Robinson clears. Largest lead tonight for Missouri. Counted plus a foul.
Running the floor. He's had over the last couple ball games. But making his presence felt with just a little detail effort plays.
Mitchell! Tonight, that has changed in the second half. Mitchell off of the free throw. Rebound, out of bounds, off kick.
Bench plus 17. I know Missouri's been dominated on the glass by Minnesota, but the bench has been good.
Jacob Cruz!
Jacob Cruz now 11 points, 4 rebounds. And he deserves that three, and that play call. I love Dennis Gates calling his number.
Mizzou had 32 points in the first half, 26 already in the second. Make it 28.
With this crowd into it.
Tyson is tripped up by Barrett, and Tyson
really doing a nice job of building on their lead.
Tyson over 4 of 8 at the free throw line, and of course,
great find. Jaden Stone playing off Mark Mitchell, knowing where he's at on the floor, knowing how to play off him to find open space.
Air ball by
Jacob Cruz wanted to. Shooter's going to shoot. He wanted to shoot that.
Jacob Cruz goes down. He took a bump in the back of the head. Shooting 1-1. He is 7 of 10, counting that one at the stripe so far this year. 10-point lead Sunday at the break against VMI. Doubled them up in the second half, and they're running away in the second half tonight.
Yeah, I think it's to me that means you're in your third, fourth game of the year. You got some newcomers. You got players in new roles that are returners. Sometimes, especially their second unit, especially when coaches are playing different lineups.
Mitchell, another one drops.
Touch to get that bounce and roll.
Foul against Missouri. More free throws coming.
Right, that understand how to play off of those guys, because you need your role players to step up and understand where their top guys want to be. Good energy in this building too. Mizzou fans have come out the whiteout tonight.
Cruz rattles out.
Great defense by T.O. Barrett.
Crocker Johnson. Stone the board.
Something Missouri's won for. He's not just a shooter, so I think that's something Missouri fans can look forward to. Yeah, he's going to bang in some threes this year. He's a good athlete. I think there's opportunities for them to cut, especially playing off of Mark Mitchell in their offense.
6th year of college basketball, his Mizzou tenure. Tyson, 0 for 4 from deep.
Right now, 18-1 in terms of the physicality. I think it's starting to catch up a little bit as well. Dribble at the line. The announcer jinx right on cue.
You got it.
I had to do it.
Theo Barrett.
That's why he plays right there. That's a minute. Great minutes.
Crocker Johnson to the rim, and finally Minnesota. Jacob Cruz. Drives on Mitchell, scoop layup goes.
Tough finish. This is something good offensive drive and finish. Right there from Willis.
Good mention for Jacob Cruz as well.
Good on both ends of the floor.
Mitchell with 3. Mitchell beats the timer and he's fouled.
Struggling to find offense, especially in the half court over these last 8-10 minutes.
You know, the game, especially when this program is what it can be. And Nico Medved talked to us about that. He knows better than anybody. He grew up in,
especially when they got it going. Nico Medved knows that, having grown up in Minnesota, knowing this program, my fears, that was drafted in the top 10 in the draft this summer. So it's a great coaching staff. That the way Kate Tyson has shot the basketball this season. Missouri doing a great job of at least taking away that aspect of his game. 2 extra dribbles to the Norm Stewart logo, and you got a better post-entry pass.
Mitchell with the shot clock dwindling. Tyson.
And also not getting to the free throw line as well. Been a big part of this run that Missouri's on.
57%. Make it 60% now with that make. Golden Gophers shot 80. Robinson on the pull-up. It's good. It's a 2. Stone on the run. Stone splits 2 Gophers for a pair off the window.
And it's not just a shooter. It gets.
Reynolds spins in traffic, and he's fouled.
Then they went small and gave Mark Mitchell a blow. And the offensive production and efficiency and the defensive efficiency didn't go down. That's a good sign.
Northern Colorado. And the free throw woes continue for the Golden Gophers. Sebastian Mack for 3. Mack slashes, he is fouled.
Playing good defense in the second half, but their offense is really starting to find a flow and rhythm. It's not just been one guy, it's been multiple 3-4 games. They did a really good job tonight picking up the slack. Yes, they've been beat on the glass. A lot of these guys got to step up to the plate and obviously embrace new roles and especially the young team that can do multiple things. Very versatile player, and then obviously Trent Pierce with the size, the experience, the shot making.
Right out of New Jersey, and Missouri can dribble out the clock. Minnesota played too consistent. And from 9 points down, Dennis Gates and Missouri storm back to win by